All right, quick little stream to get right back into it. I have been gone for a little bit. We're going to get right into it, actually. We're going to change the deck. I've been gone for a little bit, had family visiting, which was very nice. We had a good time, but it was a little hectic, so I didn't have much time to stream. But what do I want? I have been wanting to take one of. Let's go ahead and take one of these zebra balloons out. And what I want to do is actually add in something that is going to help me. We have the jungle druid. What I want is something to help me gain a little bit of health back. I find that I need to get out of the early game with some health. So we're going to add a quick break in here. And then what else do I want? We're going to take, let's take the damaged mob out and add in another quick break here. I know it might be a little silly with Jungle's Bounty Druid, but honestly, the Jungle's Bounty Druid hasn't been like super useful because number one, I'm not getting it in games. And number two, when I do get it in the games, it doesn't end up helping because it takes a little bit to set up. I'm not going to take it out just because it's such a powerful card, but I do want to test what my deck looks like when I don't have it in there. So, we don't want this. I'm really hoping that they skip this one. Okay, yeah. Those two maps are not good when you're Gwen. Let's go ahead and confirm this, and let's play a quick game. Now, I do have laundry in the at the laundry mat, so I cannot stream for too long. What do we want here? Double ceramic seems like it's maybe good for mid game. These are late game cards, so we're going to re-roll them. This is also a late game card, and we get a BFB. Okay. Good thing that we started taking some of these bigger balloon cards out. I think I had too many of them because I'm already seeing like too many. Yeah, we've got BFBs, zebras, and double ceramics. If I use any of or all of those by the end of the game, I will be shocked. But you never know. Okay, we got a wizard, so he actually has a better start here than I do, which isn't fun, but we're going to skip our turn and try to save up a little bit more money. Now, he's putting some gold balloons out there. We have the chance to potentially send an early game rush. I don't know if I want an early game rush. Let's go ahead and try to get out of the late game. It's a mirror match here. Let's go ahead and do this. We are giving the enemy Gwen more money. We just gave him 3, which is like an extra half of a turn here. I'm glad I'm getting a little bit of defense out here. Maybe instead of sending the early rush. Let's go ahead and put this guy out here. Do this. What are we going to do now? I think what I want to do is save these shots, save this. Let's go ahead and just end the turn. We can tank some stuff if we need to. It's not going to be too much damage. Hopefully they don't have a pink or a fortify or anything. Oh, man, that sucks. Jungle's Bounty Druid is an extremely, extremely powerful card. Really hope they nerf it in the upcoming patch of the game. Okay. We can get up to 19 next turn. We can't really do anything this turn. We could get up to 10. We could get a boost here. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Now, because we can't do 2 of these. We can do... Let's try for like a zebra balloon. And then what we can do is get rid of this card, get up to 10, start doing this. Doing a little bit of damage to that guy. And hell, why not? We'll put this guy out here as well. 75 is completely useless because the Jungle's Bounty Druid is going to heal all of that off by next turn. Again, Jungle's Bounty Druid, a little too strong. They definitely overtuned this thing. If you ask me, it really should be gaining like 5 health per thing. They just basically wasted a pink balloon, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. Let's go ahead and save up a little bit more here. The druid is getting a little, or the wizard's getting a little scary. Hopefully we can actually end up getting the shrink. I do have a shrink in this deck. Okay, so we've got 80 damage here. We've got another 30 damage. That's 110. There is... So we've still got 110 here. We actually don't need to worry about this at all. Because, remember, we have 80, 160, 130. So this balloon, this mob is entirely accounted for. Do I want to go for the kill here? We want to spend four. Now we could send out the BFBs this turn. What we would want to do there is actually that's this UI has a problem. Like I'm dragging and clicking and dragging from over here, and then it like thinks that I'm clicking and dragging from over here. Let's go ahead and send these 2 BFBs out. It's a whole lot of damage right off the bat. And then we have the double ceramics and the fortify in the back just in case we need it. Unfortunately, we're going to take a little bit of damage here because of the misclick, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I will say it's definitely an annoying part about this game. I really wish they would tighten the UI up because I see that happening like all the time. A little annoying that they got an expert negotiator. I really need one of those for my deck because it's really good with Gwen. The quick breaks are nice. I think I may have to use one of those. Let's go ahead and use a quick break. We want to send this out at 2. Once these things have a 2 on them, that's when we want to start sending those out. But let's go ahead, and we've got 6 here. What we can do is do this here, and that's good to have, so let's not spend anything more here. What we really want here, we're going to have 12 next turn. That really sucks that they got the expert negotiator off. They did spend a lot of money on just like attack, so not terrible. A supply drop. We've got the hands advantage, but they've got a health advantage, and now they got a damn pink balloon out there. 125. We're glad to have the quick breaks. I'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Okay. What we want to do is... Can we do a balloon send? No, we cannot, which is not fun. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll save that for when we need it. Do this. We want to do a quick break right now. And then 12. We'll have 12 next turn. I think we're going to not use this. We're going to save it. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, and that's why I didn't use it. Okay. So this is 1 turn away. They don't have a lot of attack power. We do have a fortify, so we can negate 50 attack power here. Oh man, we should have done the double cerams. I think other things were a little more pressing than the double cerams, so I'm not too upset about that. We do need to do 500 damage here, so if he can end up doing 350 damage, actually it's going to need to be 400 damage he can survive. So if he can do 400 damage by the time, that's not going to matter if we can one-shot. He can do just a little bit of damage. That's 20. Going to do 60 more. The pink balloon is actually very good. We're going to keep you available. Do damage to this. We can maybe cinch this victory with 150 over. What we're going to do is sending a double ceram out is very tempting here. You know what? We've got the health for it. So let's do a double ceram and we'll wait. Okay, we have a lot of defense we don't really need to be using. We have a lot of defense that is not matched by their offense. Recall here, we have 150 extra. So as long as we don't get down to, we're going to take 60 damage off of here. Firestorm is not great. Okay, there's 500. They've got 60 here. We have 150 extra. That's going to take 60 damage. It's going to be real close. I'm hoping they can't do any more damage here. Or maybe they'll use their tack shooter. Like dopes. Again, we have 60 plus another 80. That's 140. 140. That gets us up to 640. Okay, I think we just won. Because all we have to do now is this right here, fortify this, and end the turn. And we're good. 525. Let's go. Okay, that's a win. That's a W. I think we're going to get a level up for that with barely any rewards. Bloons Card Storm. Man, they do not give you a lot of shit in this game. Like, they make this a grind. I hope they fix that in the future. Like to give you a little bit of, let's see here. You get a little bit here, which isn't terrible. To give you a little bit of context here, like, this deck that I'm using, 33 wins. I'm on level 9. I think I maybe have crafted 20 cards. Like, with 33 wins, bro, you're going to tell me I'm crafting 20? Like, maybe I've crafted 20 cards. Maybe. I have a little bit stocked up here, but, like, it's a fucking grind with this game. Like, yeah, this is my major complaint about this game, is that, like, it's just basically wasting your time if you want to get all the shit. All of the cards. But let's go again. It looked like things were pretty good. It actually wasn't even that close. We want to veto this if we can. That's exactly what I wanted. We want high finance. Hopefully this guy doesn't veto high finance, and we'll confirm here. Okay. High finance is good for me because it actually gets into the mid game a little bit faster. Fortify is a late game card. Jungle's Bounty isn't quite useful, but it does an important job. We'll go with it. We're going to get another draw here. That's exactly what we wanted to see, basically. We've got 3 here, 2 next turn. That gives us 5. If we want, we can save up for the Jungle's Bounty, but I'm going to go ahead and get a tack shooter out there because Quincy decks often try to rush you at the beginning. Having the Jungle's Druid up front is very helpful, though. Let's try to get a little bit of extra money here while saving just a little bit of money. We're going to have 4 next turn. If he hits us, that's a good amount of cash. So if he hits us, we're now going to have 5. 5 to me, it's tempting to send this out. But let's go ahead and put this down and we can get the Jungle's Bounty Druid next turn. Surprised I haven't seen any Bloons from this Quincy. The dangerous Quincy decks are usually, for me, they're usually the openers where they're sending like a ton of Bloons very quickly and it just whittles me down. This is the reason that I put Jungle's Bounty Druid in this deck, and the reason that I just put those quick breaks in the deck, taking out the damage mob and all that. Okay, so it looks like this guy is about to let me get out of early game pretty scot-free. We're giving an obvious target if we put this down. Do we want to get the Jungle's Bounty Druid? I think you hold on to the Jungle's Bounty Druid until you need it. He's still not presenting any offense here. I guess just keep him on the defense, right? We'll put one of these guys down. Yeah, we'll put one of these guys down. We'll have enough for the ceramics next turn. Good. He's really going to want to attack this thing. So that's going to make him use a shot here. Okay, we can get a Bernie Stuff Mortar out. Not too worried about that. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Storm of Arrows. Good that we got it out there. That is a lot of offense. That's a lot of offense here. Let's go ahead and do this right here. We got 5 left. So why don't we go ahead and do a little bit more so we end up getting a little bit of the damage increase here. Let's go ahead and keep things like they are right now. I'm not too worried. What we really wanted to see was on that BFB. Okay, things are getting a little bit scary now that we didn't land on the BFB. But I still don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't want to fall too behind here. And I've got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left in this stream. Drawing 2 cards, not too bad. He does have the hand advantage right now and the offense advantage. Okay, he's got that. He really shouldn't be using Flurry of Arrows here, if I'm being honest. He should probably just attack with this and keep some of his Bloontonium, but I hope he uses the Flurry of Arrows. Yeah, he's doing the smart play here, I think. And then attack number 3. Not too bad. 60 damage. We've got 80 on him. Let's go ahead and start getting more of these out. Okay, I can do this. I don't want to take the chance here. We can get the heated up ability. A little bit more damage. Start attacking like this. And keep in mind, we can actually get the Jungle's Druid, the Jungle's Bounty out pretty quickly here. I'm actually hoping for a yes. That's what I wanted. We can take the little bit of damage here. It doesn't really matter. If we've got the Jungle's Bounty Druid in the back, we can slough off any damage that comes from here in one turn. But we do need to get it out. Unless he does like a super pink rush here, we should be fine. Even a super pink rush wouldn't be too bad. Blue Bloons. He's still putting a lot of blue Bloons out there. It's fine. We are definitely looking at this. We're definitely looking at this. We're going to actually place this now, actually, just for the damage. We can place it. Okay, we've still got... Okay, so we're not taking any damage this round, which is good. Hopefully Mortar ends up hitting what it needs to hit. Please, please, please. 1 and 3? Nah. Okay. We have a big BFB here, though. Hopefully no expert negotiators, no shrinks. He's going major offense here, though. Which sucks, pink balloon. Fuck you. Those pink balloons are broken. That's another card I think they need to fix. Okay, we have Shrink. We have 420 here. Judas Priest. But we're kind of on the ropes. If I'm being honest, we're kind of on the ropes. I need a Firestorm. I need a little bit more offense. That would be lovely. I'm not going to use Quick Break just yet. We can use it next turn. But if he has a pink, we just lose. Let's go ahead and do the pink recovery. We're going to lose out on 20 health there. But if he has a pink, we can survive it. Let's do this. That's exactly what we wanted to see, but it's still not great. If he has a pink plus a Fortify, we just lose. Actually, we don't lose just yet. Why don't we shrink this thing next? Because I'm sick of seeing it. Keep in mind also that if he does not one-shot me, this Jungle's Bounty Druid still does a lot of work for us. It's going to give us 90 health back, which is really good. This is why this thing's so overpowered and why I kept it at the beginning of the game. That's 180. We're going to get it back up to 270. That Firestorm, man, that thing came just in time. Let's go ahead and shrink. Firestorm. Unfortunately, we can't get the heated up ability. Let's do this. Down to 195. Let's do this. 180. Let's do this. And then hope our Bernie stuff hits the BFB. That's fine. That's fine. No pink. No pinks. We're just hoping that he has no fortifieds, no pinks. Honestly, I think we're fine right now. It was close there. It was real close there. Like one turn ago, 2 turns ago. Yeah, it was a little bit scary. Man, he's still sending like a ton of shit out. We might be able to get up to a Flame Strike if we can draw the right thing. Well, before all this scary stuff comes out. Keep in mind, we're healing 100 health. Dude, it's so overpowered. We can't actually end up getting to that Flame Strike, which is nice. We're not going to use the Fortify here, because it really doesn't matter. And we can just get a lot. In 4 turns, we can end up sending a lot out at him. Let's go ahead and do that. There's nothing I can do defensively. Actually, that's like the most defense that I can scrounge up right now. Let's do this. We're still going to wait for the defense here. It's going to be 14. I can actually send both of these out. Yeah, just kind of put him on the ropes here. We did want that. That's good long term. Don't care about this. Hopefully he doesn't have the super rush. We keep waiting for the super rush here from him, like the Giga Pink Rush. Bro, 3-turn reload. That's not very good. 20 times 4 over 3. What is that? It's 80 over 3. So that's how much damage it's doing on average per turn. 80 over 3. So that's less than 30. It's pretty bad. Oh, speaking of pretty bad, we have a pretty bad turn here. Holy shit, I did not see this BFB coming. Why didn't I see this BFB coming? Because I'm stupid. Let's go ahead and send you out. Okay, do I just lose here? We need to do 200 damage. We do 60 there. We do 80 here. That's 140. We need to do 200 damage. 140 plus this. We're just hoping. We're hoping and praying that this does enough damage here. Or hold up. No, we can't get to the firestorm. Oh, come on. Come on, Mortar. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Come on, don't hit the mob. Thank you. Okay. We still lose? We still lose, though? I might have done the math wrong. That's a lot of damage to tank. We got 80 here, plus 60. Oh, fuck. Dude, the amount of games that come down to those fortifieds, just, it kind of sucks. Or like the pinks or the fortifieds. I guess it's just like part of the game. It's like a very, very big part of the game. Reminds me a lot of like the spells that just do damage in Yu-Gi-Oh! No, 305. Bruh, we were 45 short there. That fucking sucks. But we bring it back. How much time do I have? 20 minutes? Okay, it was about a 10-minute game. But what went wrong there? Basically, we didn't have enough long-term defense. We didn't have enough long-term defense. We barely didn't have enough long-term defense, too, which really sucks. Okay, definitely want to veto this map. Yeah, we can confirm this map. All right. Another mirror match. This is all stuff that gets me out of the early game, so let's keep it. We're going to get one card drawn here. I still think going second is just like the obvious advantage. That's 3. We end the turn. We're going to have 5 next turn, so we could send a blue out if we wanted. There's another blue. Honestly, Gwen needs to get out of the early game, so we're going to force their hand. We're going to get some Blutonium and force their hand. Could have a Firestorm. Just negates this entire thing, but if that's the case, we just got 4 Blutonium. So, and a Boomerang. Force a lot of defense. If that's all they got. All right. They still have no offense here, and we only have 1 turn of defense to give them, so like putting this thing out now does nothing. So let's just save the money and do the damage. Fingers crossed no Jungle's Bounty on their side, because if they don't have the Jungle's Bounty, that's like solid damage. Okay, Zebra Balloon. This is why we saved up. There's a Zebra Balloon. This is why we saved that money up. Again, we can get Bernie stuff next round. Having the Bernie stuff down did nothing. Or would have done nothing in that. Because the round would have ended, the storm would have come. This thing's going to give us another draw. Okay, we could do the Firestorm, but it's time. We need to do this. I do not like the idea of going another round without putting a little bit of defense down. Now, we do have another draw here. The quick breaks kind of suck right now, if I'm being honest. Maybe they could have gotten me a little bit more. You gonna do it? You gonna pop the Zebra? I could have gone maybe like a little bit longer without using the Bernie stuff, but okay, well, I mean that literally, I guess they do, that wasn't very smart of them. Still no use of quick break. Okay. I guess we could fortify. Why don't we do that? We can fortify, get a little bit out of our hands here. And then we'll just end the turn. I don't want to use Firestorm on just one. Okay, double yellow's not incredible, but it is what it is. We're going to have 12 next turn. That could be a double ceramic plus a double yellow. The quick break is not fun. Since we did have Gwen on the ropes there. Okay, that is actually going to take precedent over this because we need a little bit of defense here. Getting that out round 7 isn't great, but let's go ahead and go with another zebra here. Gives me full Bloonsonium and full hand. I'm just waiting for the rush here. The ceramic. This is why going second is just like so much better, dude. You get the extra card off the start to scry or to redraw. You get the storm coming for your opponent first, and you start with 3 cash or 2 cash instead of 1. I honestly don't even think it's like a competition. Like going second is just better. TBH, I feel like they should maybe like reduce the money. I don't know. They probably like heavy tested this. So, what am I trying to do here? Okay, so this is what I want to do. Why don't we do this? We could do a Flame Strike. We got a ton of Bloons in our hands, so Flame Strike now actually seems like a good idea. So we're doing a bunch of damage to the Mob. We're going to attack this. And then what we can do is do like an Aura Balloon plus one of these. Okay? Mortar Strike does some good damage. Good. And we're all the way back up to 8 Bloonsonium already, which is pretty crazy. Is he going to attack the Aura Balloon? What's he going to go for? I'll be interested to see. Okay, we've got like a ton of Bloons in our hands. Okay, he's attacking the ceramic, and now he's down to nothing, but he's got the Firestorm, which is interesting. Unfortunately, we're not going to draw any Bloons from that because we have, like, the most full hand you've ever seen. I think next turn is probably going to be a double yellow. Damn, bro. This motherfucker's got, like, a lot of defense out. So with that knowledge, what do we do? What do we do with that knowledge? So we're going down. I still don't really want to use the Firestorm. I think it's fine if I take this. I can use the quick breaks next turn, but this turn we can go for like this and save the rest. Right? We're going to do this and end the turn. Mortar Shot, doing good damage there. We have 60 coming off of here, so we're only taking 95. Not terrible, but he's got everything up, so our defenses are nothing. Okay, that's fine. We still don't have that, like, that one shot. We're waiting for the Storm. The Storm's going to add a Mob to my side. And then what? I think it's going to be a couple rounds until, or a couple waves until. Okay, that's another thing for the Firestorm to hit. We are drawing here. Heart of Vengeance is pretty bad. We're going to have 11 after we use this. Why don't we go ahead and do this? All right. If we are using 11, we don't want to waste any Bloonsonium. So we're going to go for this and this. Okay. Go ahead and hit the Mob. And why don't we do this going down to 14? Okay. That seems like a good idea. We need 6, which is unfortunate. Oh, right. And we can do the quick breaks too. So I'm not too worried about this Mob right here. We can slough off the damage. We need a little bit more defense though, man. Like, we've been getting by with this, but he's still getting the Aura of Strength Bloon over there. Keep in mind, like, this defense that he's got right here is not late game compatible. All right. With Gwen, maybe. But, I mean, what about my defense, man? Like, bro, I need some cards. Like, I need some monkeys. Give me a super monkey here. God damn it, dude. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do one of these. That works. Let's get this guy out. And the reason I'm doing this guy instead of a quick break is because I'm greedy. Because I'm greedy, bitch. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I swear, guys, we'll use the quick break next turn. I swear, bro. Okay, please no pink balloon. Please no pink balloon. Please no pink balloon. No pink balloon. No pink balloon. He's got more offense and defense than I do right now, which sucks. I will say I can get up to 20 and do a whole lot of damage to this back row pretty quickly. But so can he. I'm not too worried about that, though. That's a restock. That sucks. Now he's got a lot of money and a lot of stuff in his hand. No pink balloon. Okay. Looks like he's kind of struggling here. I mean, he's like placing stuff down to not take damage in the future. And he's doing another sniper monkey, which is odd. He's using a lot of the value he just got from that restock to place towers. I guarantee what he wanted with that restock was to draw a bunch of balloons. And he's doing another sniper monkey. That's crazy. Bro, he's leaving himself very vulnerable coming up. Okay. Now, what I want is... what we can do is... the most amount of damage that we're going to be able to do to this is if we get up to the Flame Strike. So, the most efficient way to do that is probably doing a 5 and a 7, or a 5 and a 2. So let's do that. We'll do the Flame Strike here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this at all, and these in the back are going to get heavy, heavy damage. Let's save the money. Let's go ahead and do this because I think that's the bigger threat here. Don't hit the rainbow. That's the problem with these things. They're really, really good, but obviously they're a little inconsistent. Also, did not use a quick break there. So, Prage, he doesn't have rainbow. Or not rainbow, but pink. Prage, he doesn't have pink. It doesn't look like he has a lot of those cards. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. The game's shaping up to look like it's pretty pretty in our favor. But let's go ahead and do this just in case he does have one of these strategies. Let's go ahead and do 2 of those. Triple shot here. Don't have to worry about that at all. Do we want to take the risk? Let's actually go ahead and take the risk. If one of these hits the rainbow balloon, we take no damage. If neither of them hits the rainbow balloon, we're going to take 40 damage, but that's okay because we did use the quick breaks. Don't have to worry about it too much. Keep in mind this thing's going in 3 turns. We can use the rainbow balloon. It's going to give us a little more long-term damage here. But he used a lot of his monkeys. He just used a lot of them with a super monkey. I really want a shrink. I have 1 shrink in here. That's a 1 in 22 to draw it. Oh my god, dude. He's actually just got like infinite towers in that hand. He doesn't have a lot left. But he now has much, much better defense than we do. And he can survive the late game, which is fucking crazy. Not what you want to see. This Heart of Vengeance Druid is good early game, but it's pretty bad late game. This thing's got 50, bro. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to get that shrink. Come on. Double yellow's not amazing. And this thing's going to do like pittance. And why not? Let's get some Bloontonium. Just keep the bigger balloons in my hand. Do a bunch of damage to that BFB. He's not worrying about it. Bro, he's got so much defense. If it really comes down to it, I think I win on the draws. But I honestly don't think I survive until then. Right? He's got 19 in his deck. I've got 20. Okay. Honestly, that's doing more than the Druid of Wrath is doing. So let's go ahead and place that down. Get a little bit of extra damage on this turn as well. And we'll keep the money. It's going to have to be like a major assault for us to win this. Drawing the shrink would also be, I think, pretty viable. That makes it a much less major assault. Because if we can get rid of this super monkey, it's Jover. It's Jover for. Are you kidding me? Or maybe he's going to draw his entire deck. There's the shrink, but can we use it? We have 17. We don't have to worry about this too much. Keep in mind we have the jungle's bounty. Let's do this. Do this. Do that. I'm not too worried about it. Let's do a shrink here. Okay, because we're going to get a lot of damage. Hopefully we hit the middle 2. Fingers crossed. Middle 2. Of fucking course. Of fucking course. It's a 1 in 4 chance for that to happen, and it happened. But whatever. Whatever. Okay, the ceramic. Yeah, we can get rid of basically all that damage by the time these guys come in. 5 turns. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And do this. We already have basically enough health to not really worry about these ceramics. Man, the Bernie stuff mortars are not showing up on this game. They are hitting everything I don't want them to hit, and they are hitting nothing that I do want them to hit. Okay. Elite Defender is shooting this guy. But he's kind of down for... If I want to send these two out. Let's see. What is this? Trigger on losing any source. On damage, gain 1 plutonium. Interesting. Interesting that they used all of that plutonium. That's going to bite him in the ass later. And by later, I mean pretty much right now. Because I want to send... go ahead and send this, this, and this. Elite Defender's not going to make it up in time for that. Okay, we're going to do this. Now, I'm not going to take the risk here. I need my mortars, or I don't need my mortars to hit what they need to hit. Okay, but they actually got a good amount there. The wizard's going to do a number on one of these, and this guy's not going to be too much better. Okay, we've got a firestorm. Okay, so it's Jover for these double balloons, which is fine. It's Jover for the double balloons. God damn it. Bro, this bro's got like actually 20 towers in his deck. And like, I'm getting trounced. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, my laundry is done. Let's go ahead and put another timer on there. I'm getting trounced by this motherfucker and like... Okay, let's add 2 minutes onto that timer. What can I do here? So what I want to do is this. I will give him the 2 plutonium just because we need to get the amount of health down here. What I might actually end up doing... This is coming out in 3 turns. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. It's going to set a bunch of stuff on fire, which is great. Going to do a lot of long-term damage here. Attack here. I don't think we need the damage right now, so we're going to save the money. Okay, 2 excellent balloons for it to hit, I have to say. This game is taking forever. It is round 19. I actually don't know if they lose if they draw their last card, but I don't think it's going to get down to that. I want to draw some big balloons. I've got to be honest. That's a lot of damage coming out next turn. Okay. Let's do this. Bro, if I'm being honest, I think we're going to lose. This is a lot to handle. Okay, we can burn. Let's go ahead and spend this. Oh, they quit. Oh, eat my ass. I think they were just going to win that, to be honest, but they quit. So, there you go. There's a victory. A dub. But I got to stop streaming now because I got to go get my laundry and